So for domain and range, the domain is your x values and the range is your y values. And it matters if the function is continuous or discrete when you list your domain and range. If it's continuous, then you've got the less than signs or the brackets showing where it starts and where it ends. This one is discrete. You can see that your x values are just these three numbers, and that's it, nothing else. So let's go ahead and fill this one in. My domain is -2, 0, and 1. The range is the y values, and again, discrete. They're here, they're just listed for you. -3, 2, 3, and 5. Over here, this graph is continuous because I can draw it in one smooth motion without picking up my pen. So these are the type that we just drew a box around to figure out where it began and where it ended. On the x-axis, this begins at +2 and it ends at +7. So my domain is everything from 2 to 7. So I could write it like this, showing that x is everything from here to here. I could also write it like this, showing that x is from 2 to 7, all the values in between. Stop. The y values are, again, boxed in the top of the graph to the bottom of the graph. Actually, sorry, bottom to top. You always go smallest to largest. So when I look at where on the y-axis the bottom and the top that enclose this shape are, it's at -2 and +7. So my range could be written like this time using the y since it's range, or it could be written like this. We're also supposed to tell whether or not this is a function, and if it's a function, a vertical line touches it in one place only. So you can see this vertical line touches here and again here, so no, this one is not a function. So we started this one over here. We've listed the domain and the range, and we're telling whether or not it's a function. So on this one, I said if it was a function, that a vertical line doesn't touch it in two places, because what happens when it touches it in two places is this x value is used here, but the exact same x value is used here. So if you have the same x value being used more than one time, it is not a function. So when you look over here, you can see that the 0 is used with the -3, but then it's also used with the +5. So since this x value right here is used in two different places, it is not a function.